What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Just to recap on the screen right now, as I'm adding a contract to Diego Godin, these are the two teams that I'm using, the La Liga team and the Serie A team. Of course, we are still looking at the 7 years of FUT birthday cup gameplay. This is win 5 of 7, meaning there's at best 2 more episodes of this to go if we indeed get there. I do try and get this out every day, but I'm so busy right now and I've got so many things going on, especially with like the main channel and such, that some days I just don't have the time to edit, record, render and upload the video. But I do want to bring it out to you a little bit quicker. Now, I asked for questions for a Q&A in the last one. I will get that Q&A up in the next few days. But there was one question on there that I want to talk about in this video as we buy their Luka Modric to add into the team. And that was, did you ever expect to become this big a YouTuber? And the short answer is no. But it's weird, the situation that I'm in, because I've been around for a long time and not many people have been around for as long as I have in terms of the YouTubers that are still around doing their thing, especially in the FIFA scene. You look at me, A9 Skills, Calfreezy, KSI, Zerka, I'm probably missing a few that are also still around from like way back in the day. But in general, there's not many people around, and that's because the YouTube scene changes so quickly. It's very hard to stay where you're at. And I do always think, like, what happens if the kind of meta of YouTube changes and it doesn't fit me, my personality, my style? Or what if, like, in FIFA 14, I was terrible at FIFA 14. It was the game that I was the worst at in FIFA in my life. Like, I was just really bad at it. I could barely win games. I think my win-loss ratio was like 2 wins to a loss, which for me is just really bad. Usually I'm up there at like 5-6 wins to a loss, like I am this year, like I was last year. And I do wonder, like, imagine if like FIFA 17 is just one of those games I just can't get, I just can't win. What do you do? Because a lot of my channel and a lot of what I do is based around gameplay. And if I'm bad at the game, that's kind of like a big portion of what I offer gone. I know a lot of you guys that watch Road to Glory watch it because you like to see what I do so that you could do the same thing, and it enhances your FIFA experience. Now, if I'm bad at the game, I can't do that. So there is I do sit there at times and wonder, what if it all goes wrong for whatever reason? What if like the meta of YouTube changes and gameplay goes out of fashion again? And gameplay did leave. During FIFA 11 and FIFA 12, gameplay was like the thing. During FIFA 13, it was like wager matches and pink slips. FIFA 14 was largely pack openings. FIFA 15 was pretty much pack openings as well. FIFA 16, it seems to have gone full circle and it's back to gameplay. What if the next kind of thing is something that just doesn't suit me? You do wonder that sort of thing. But to answer the question, did I think I'd be this big as a YouTuber? That's quite simply no. My goal when I started YouTube was to get 5,000 subscribers. That was literally the aim for me. And the reason why it was set at 5,000 subscribers, because back when I started YouTube, back in pretty much 2010, 2011 kind of area, channels that had 10,000 subscribers were seen as huge channels. Channels that had like 100,000 subscribers were pretty much unheard of. And there was only like 3 channels that had over 1 million subscribers. Now you look at it and there's I think there's about 2,200 channels that have over 1 million subscribers. And there are tens of thousands of channels, most probably, that have over 100,000 subscribers, and there's potentially hundreds of thousands of channels that have over 10,000 subscribers. So obviously my goals change. Like every time I set myself a target, you know, if I can and do achieve it, my goals do change. But in general, did I think I'd get to where I'm at? No. And this one of the reasons why that is because when I started YouTube again, there was no such thing as monetization. There was no, like, the way MCNs, the way like networks worked is if I signed to Machinima, all that would mean that I got basically a few more benefits than if I wasn't with a network. And then if my video went on Machinima's channel, that's when it monetized. That's when it got like earned revenue. and it was very difficult to get your content onto Machinima's main channel, like the Machinima Respawn channel, etc., things like that. So when I started, up until I had about 10,000 subscribers, I didn't even earn a single penny from YouTube, and it was a hobby for everyone back then. It was never considered to be a job. It was never considered to be a career path, which is something that it genuinely is right now. Yeah, so the goal for me was 5k subs, and it took me a long time to even get to 1,000 subscribers. If it wasn't for SA Sports Gaming, my channel never really would have got the big push that it got. I did get some help from Weepeeler and some help from Josh Flip back in the day. They dropped likes on my video, which again, back then, when like YouTube was so different back then, but back then a like on a video meant something. Like if your video hit someone's Twitter feed or into their YouTube algorithm, it was huge for the person that you liked the video of. Nowadays, not so much, because there's so much of it, and like YouTube has blown up so big that it doesn't really have much effect. But yeah, so back then I got a couple of likes from a few big YouTubers at the time, and I got obviously my kind of break on SA Sports Gaming, and it took me well over a year to hit my first 1,000 subscribers. And then, you know, I slowly grew up to like 5,000 subscribers. And that was that goal achieved. That was like the target I set for myself achieved. So at that point, it was kind of like anything else is a bonus. Anything else after this is kind of brilliant. And when I saw like my first, I don't want to say big paycheck from YouTube, because it wasn't big, but it was like a sizable income for me, especially back then. I earned like in my first like proper month of having revenue on the channel after the kind of the way YouTube changed monetization, I earned like £300 in a month, and I was like, oh my god, this is life, like this is the dream. And it was because like for me, like obviously I'm a bit older than a lot of YouTubers, and I've got a lot more responsibilities financially. I've got a mortgage, and earning £300 odd from YouTube pays half of my mortgage for that month. So I was sitting there thinking, this is brilliant. If I could just keep earning this much money, like basically it's going to cover like 50% of my mortgage per year. Great. And it just continued to grow and continued to snowball, and we've had some ups and downs. I've had some huge issues on my main channel, doing the wrong thing, saying the wrong thing, pissing people off, putting out boring content, getting caught up in all the hate from back in FIFA 12, where like I genuinely considered shutting my channel down a couple of times because it just wasn't going right. I've made multiple attempts at second channels, and they all failed spectacularly because it just wasn't the right time to do a second channel. And there's been a lot of like it's been like a hell of a roller coaster, a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but through it, you guys have stuck through and supported me, and have given and allowed me this opportunity, and it does allow me to set myself new goals. And like my goal for this year is to kind of hopefully get around 1.5 million subs. I'm about 250,000 away on my main channel. To hit 100,000 subs on this channel would be amazing, and then to stay hitting 10 million views a month on my main channel would be great, and to get 2 million views a month on this channel would also be great. So that's kind of my goals for the year, and they're achievable goals, but they're also goals I'm still going to have to work towards to get to. Like, you know, we're quite a way through the year already. We're already, you know, a quarter of the way through the year, so they're not going to be easy, and it's gonna require a lot of effort on my part, especially to keep the second channel going, because this is not going to stay as a FIFA channel. I know I'm doing the Road to Glory now, but this is not going to be just a FIFA channel. It is going to have FIFA content on it. It is going to have real life and vlog stuff and Q&As and such on it, and the podcast that we've got coming. Hopefully we'll be able to record that this weekend at some point. But it's also going to be a channel where I play other games. I play a lot of mobile app games, play Adventure Capitalist, play New Style Soccer, play Candy Crush, I play Boom Beach, I play Clash Royale. Like, I play a lot of, you know, a lot of mobile app games, and I definitely want to start throwing those on here because I enjoy those, and if you guys also enjoy those, you'd enjoy me playing them. So that's kind of the logic behind that. So there's a long way to go on this channel. It's not going to be just a FIFA channel, but it is how we are and where we are right now. So to answer the question again, in the short answer is, did I ever think I'd be this big as a YouTuber? The quite simple answer is no, never in my wildest dreams, and I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to be this big of a YouTuber. But anyway, guys, we do get ourselves the free 35k pack for winning the tournament. Not a bad haul of players, you know, Rakitic, Zabaleta, and Akore in there. But more importantly, the consumables are very important to us through this series. This is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.